Hello traders. In this video we're going to go over a little bit more in depth some of the items on the top panel. In our previous video we did an introduction to the top panel where we went through all of the items briefly, but not so much in depth and showing the features and functions of these items. So today we're going to cover symbol search, time interval, bar style, as well as compare or add symbol. So let's go ahead and get started. So symbol search is an item that everybody's probably pretty familiar with. You can access it by clicking the symbol search box, and that'll bring up your pop-up window. Or you just start to type in on the chart, and that'll bring up the pop-up window as well. From here, you're able to sort by whether it's stock, future, forex, CFDs, crypto, index, or economic data. And right now we're at all. And then actually next to this, you could see a tick box with an exchange attached to it. And what that is if you have a exchange that you've logged into that's integrated with TradingView, you can just choose that and it'll bring up all the instruments under that exchange. Now you can also choose your exchange down here by selecting a specific exchange. Right now we have NASDAQ selected. But we could go up here to all exchanges, and that'll show all the exchanges that are associated with what we're searching for. One of the lesser known features probably of the symbol box or symbol search box here is the ability to create spread charts. And you have these different operators here that you can choose. So let's say that you want to create a small direct index of assets that you hold. And let's go ahead and make this, say, Apple plus Tesla plus, we'll say, Microsoft plus Bitcoin. And what we're going to do now is actually select the specific exchanges that we want. So right now we're under Bitcoin. I'm going to choose that. Click on Microsoft. We'll choose NASDAQ. And we'll do the same for Tesla and Apple. From here, you just hit enter. And now it charts basically a small index that you've just created. Now, this can get way more in depth and probably worth its own video, to be honest. And we might do that later. But for now, I'm just going to leave a link in the description below to the help center that covers spread charts. And if you want to look more into that, I would certainly suggest that you do. There's a lot to learn there. Next, we're going to cover time interval. And time interval is probably pretty well known as well. But just to go over it, to access it, you can do it a few ways. You can just click this down arrow, okay, and that'll bring down a menu where you can choose minutes, hours, days, and so on. You can also have these favorited, have your times favorited, and they will show up in the top panel. You can just choose them from here. You can press the comma key on your keyboard, and that'll bring up the time interval box, so you can change that. Or you can simply just start typing onto the keyboard. 1 would be 1 minute, 1D would be 1 day, 1H would be 1 hour, and so on. And that will allow you to change your time interval. Say we can take this to 1 week. So again, if you want to favorite these, just go to the specific drop down and say choose a 5 minute, favorite that, and that'll show up here. Now if there's a time interval that you want to create yourself, you could come down here and say do a 20 minute, hit add, and that goes up here. Then you can favorite that. And of course we can remove it by clicking the remove button. Next, we're going to cover bar style. Bar style are similar in that you can just choose these and favorite them, and they'll go up here for you. And you can unfavorite them. That way you can just choose them quickly. Choose your favorite types of charts and then just select them and run through them very quickly. The favorites work the same. Again, select and unselect. Finally, let's talk about compare or add symbol. When this is chosen, it allows you to compare or add a symbol to a chart. And you can do this in a few ways. We can put it on either the same percentage scale, which will put one percentage scale right here and have both instruments on that. A new price scale, which will put a new price scale to the right of the current one, or a new pane. So for this, we're going to go ahead and do a new price scale. And you can see it's brought up the price scale for the S&P to the right, and then the price scale for our index that we created to the left. And then you can take a look at these two charts on the same panel here and compare them however you like. Go delete this and do one more, and let's do this on a new pane. New pane, it brings it up into a pane below the current one. And of course, that can be moved up or down as you would like. And that covers everything for this video. In our next video, we'll be going over more of the top panel items, a little bit more in depth on how to use them and the functionality of them. If you have any suggestions, questions, or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'll be leaving links to the Help Center for some of the items that we covered today as well. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and as always, have a great trading day.